Halo Infinite gameplay was just shared with the world last week. While most people really liked the gameplay so far, a lot of people were upset that the graphics didn't look next gen, more specifically better than Halo 5. But there is a reason for it and everyone is looking right over it. So in this video, I'm going to discuss my thoughts on why Halo Infinite isn't looking like the next gen game many people were expecting. First, we have to consider what console this is going to run on, the Series X. The Series X is currently advertised as the world's most powerful console, with it being capable of 4K gaming and up to 120 FPS support. While that might sound great for a console, we have to remember that this is still a console. Just because it's capable of 4K gaming doesn't mean we'll be getting 4K Ultra. It just means we'll be getting 4K resolutions. And just because the console is capable of 120 FPS, it doesn't mean every game will be running at 120 FPS. Some of the new third-party titles are already confirmed to be running at 4K 30 on the Series X. We also have to consider what the Series X is going to be running this game at. Even though this demo was played on a PC recorded at 4K, it's safe to say that Infinite is going to be aiming for that 4K 60 mark since people are expecting a smooth, high-resolution game when the console launches. But what many people seem to forget is that 4K 60 is still kinda hard to hit with new games and even harder at Ultra settings. That on top of Infinite being an open world game, 4K Ultra is borderline impossible with top of the line graphics unless you have one of Linus's dual 2080 Ti machines. Rich from Review Tech USA benchmarked one of his PCs that had an i9 and a 2080 Ti running Red Dead Redemption 2, another open world game, at 4K Ultra, and he wasn't even able to hit 60 FPS. If you don't know anything about PC gaming, the i9 and the 2080 Ti are both some of the most expensive and most powerful hardware you could get on the market right now for PC gaming. If a 2080 Ti can't hit 4K 60 Ultra on a modern AAA title game, there is no way in hell a Series X will. You might be one of those Xbots that believe that the GPU is capable of beating a 2080. Don't make me laugh, because there's no way that a $500 and maybe $700 gaming console would have beaten a $500 GPU. Just be realistic here. Just because it has 12 teraflops doesn't mean it's better than the 2080. I'm not saying that the Series X isn't powerful. It might even be a bit stronger than my 1070, but I think people are expecting way too much from this console. What I'm trying to say here is that Infinite is trying to live up to what Microsoft advertised for the Series X, which is a 4K 60 FPS title, and in order to do such, sacrifices need to be made with the graphics. So if you're not satisfied with how Infinite looks, understand that what you want may not be possible, at least for this generation of consoles. If you don't like that, blame Microsoft for overhyping you. What is possible is a performance mode that may lower the resolution of the game while increasing the quality of the graphics or an increase in frame rates. This would be great for people like me that don't care about graphics in 4K resolution and just want a smooth, high frame rate experience. Plus, 343 had already said that the demo isn't an accurate representation of what the game is going to look like at launch. We can already see improvements with the graphics in the 1-minute trailer, so I'm confident that the game will look much better than the demo at launch. Overall, the graphics were never a concern of mine. Even if Infinite still looks graphically worse than Halo 5 when it launches, I'm still going to be playing it since I value high refresh rates over graphics and resolution. If your game looks like trash, only runs at 1080p, but runs at a buttery smooth 144 FPS, I'm going to be playing it. That is going to be it for today's video. Do you guys care about graphics that much, or are you willing to sacrifice it for 4K 60 or even a potential 1080p 120 FPS on the Series X? Let me know down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next video.